Wait, why do you feel like something big is about to happen, but you can't explain it? Like the air around you is heavier, the energy sharper, and your heart knows something coming. That feeling isn't random, it's a signal. The universe is aligning, and the chosen ones can already sense it. Tonight, the veil between what you see and what's about to be revealed is paper-thin. Everything you've gone through this month, every setback, every sudden emotion, every strange coincidence, has been preparing you for one powerful moment, the divine shift. You're not losing control, you're being redirected. You're not being tested, you're being shown who you truly are. In this video, we'll break down 5 clear signs that you're standing right at the edge of a cosmic revelation, and that your spirit is about to witness something extraordinary. So don't scroll, don't click away, because if you're hearing this message tonight, it's meant for you. The shift is already happening. The only question is, will you recognize it when it arrives? Have you noticed your emotions swinging faster than usual, one moment calm, the next overwhelmed for no clear reason? That restlessness you're feeling isn't chaos, it's energy trying to move through you. When a divine shift approaches, your spirit begins releasing old emotional patterns to make space for higher awareness. It's like your inner world is rearranging itself before something new arrives. You might find yourself suddenly reflecting on past mistakes, feeling waves of nostalgia, or crying without knowing why. Don't fight it. These emotional surges are signs of purification, not weakness. Your higher self is clearing blockages that have quietly held you back, unhealed pain, unspoken resentment, or fears you thought were gone. Think of it as your soul's update process. Just as a phone needs to restart to install new software, your emotions are rebooting so you can align with the new frequency the universe is sending. The more you allow yourself to feel instead of suppress, the faster the shift integrates. So if you've been feeling off balance or restless lately, take it as confirmation. You're not breaking down, you're transforming. Your emotions are simply the language your soul uses to say, something greater is coming. Have you been getting sudden knowing moments, like you just feel something is true without any proof? That's your intuition turning up its volume. During a divine shift, logical thinking steps aside so your inner guidance can speak louder. You might sense who's trustworthy before they even speak, feel drawn to certain places or people, or suddenly realize the real reason behind a past event. This clarity doesn't come from overthinking, it flows in like a quiet download from the universe. It often shows up when you stop forcing answers and simply stay present. Maybe you wake up with a clear decision that once felt impossible, or you feel a strong inner yes or no about something that used to confuse you. Don't ignore those instincts, they're not coincidences. This heightened awareness is part of your energetic upgrade. The veil between your intuition and reality is thinning, and your soul wants you to trust it. So when you feel that quiet nudge, that sudden certainty, follow it. The divine shift aligns you with paths you couldn't have found through logic alone. Your higher self is already one step ahead. Now it's your turn to listen. Have you been seeing 11, 222, or 777 everywhere, on clocks, receipts, or random signs? These repeating numbers aren't coincidences. They're energetic signals from the universe confirming you're aligned with the shift that's unfolding. When your vibration starts rising, your reality mirrors it through synchronicities, those perfectly timed signs that seem too precise to be random. Each number carries a unique message. For example, 11 often means awakening or entering a new timeline. 222 reminds you to trust the process and stay balanced. 555 signals rapid transformation. These patterns appear when your frequency matches the rhythm of divine timing, reminding you that unseen forces are guiding your path. You might also notice songs that speak directly to your emotions, people mentioning exactly what you were thinking, or small coincidences that connect like puzzle pieces. That's how the universe speaks, through patterns, timing, and intuition. Instead of brushing them off, take a second each time you notice one. Pause, breathe, ask yourself, what was I thinking or feeling at that moment? That reflection often reveals the message hidden behind the number. These signs are proof. The shift isn't coming, it's already interacting with you. Lately, have you noticed people drifting away, plans falling apart, or opportunities suddenly closing? It might feel like loss, but in truth, it's rearrangement. When a divine shift is near, anything or anyone not aligned with your next chapter begins to naturally fade out. It's not punishment, it's preparation. The universe clears your path the same way a gardener prunes branches to let new growth flourish. Friendships that once felt vital may now feel forced. Certain habits or jobs might suddenly feel empty or heavy. You may even lose interest in things you used to love. This emotional detachment is your spirit's way of saying, "I've learned what I needed here. It's time to move on." And yes, it can sting, because endings always carry a sense of uncertainty. But what feels like a collapse is actually a shift in frequency. You're not losing, you're being released from vibrations that no longer serve your evolution. The most powerful souls experience the most dramatic endings before a breakthrough. So if doors are closing, don't chase them. New ones are opening right behind you, wider, brighter, and perfectly aligned with who you're becoming. Do you feel strangely disconnected from your surroundings lately, as if you're watching the world from a slight distance, not quite fitting in, yet feeling oddly calm about it? That's not alienation, it's ascension. When your energy rises to a higher frequency, your spirit no longer matches the vibration of the spaces or people you once blended with. You might notice conversations that used to excite you now feel shallow, or crowded places suddenly drain you. Even familiar environments may seem slightly unfamiliar, as though you've stepped into a newer version of reality. But instead of panic, there's a quiet acceptance, a knowing that you're shifting into something beyond the surface. This peaceful detachment is a powerful sign that your soul is adjusting to its next level. You're no longer chasing belonging, you're aligning with authenticity. It's not about rejecting the world, it's about resonating only with what feels true. So if you've been feeling out of sync with others, but more at peace within yourself, take it as confirmation. You've already begun the transition. The divine shift doesn't start with fireworks. It begins with silence, self-awareness, and that subtle sense that you no longer need to fit in because you've started to ascend above it. Have your dreams started feeling more vivid lately, almost real? Maybe you're waking up remembering every detail or having strange visions that seem to carry messages. This isn't your imagination. It's your subconscious becoming more active as your spiritual energy expands. During a divine shift, the veil between the conscious and subconscious mind grows thinner, allowing higher guidance to reach you through symbols and imagery. You might dream of flying, falling, meeting people who feel familiar, or walking through places that seem ancient or celestial. These aren't random. They reflect your soul processing major energetic changes. Even dreams that feel chaotic or emotional are part of this cleansing. They help you release old fears and integrate new wisdom without overwhelming your waking mind. Some chosen ones also begin experiencing flashes of intuition during meditation or just before sleep, images, phrases, or insights that arrive uninvited but feel meaningful. Pay attention to them. Keep a small journal by your bed and note what you remember. Dreams are how the divine speaks when your logical mind is resting. The more open you become to these nightly downloads, the clearer your connection grows, and soon, those dreams start guiding your real-life decisions with uncanny accuracy. Have you noticed that time lately doesn't feel normal? Some days rush by in a blur, while others stretch endlessly. You might glance at the clock and feel shocked at how fast, or slow, the hours have passed. This is one of the most common signs that you're syncing with a higher vibration. When your energy begins to shift, your perception of time shifts with it. In moments of alignment, time seems to speed up because your awareness is expanding beyond the usual limits of the clock. You're more present, more connected, and flowing with divine timing rather than human schedules. Conversely, when you resist the change or feel emotionally heavy, time can drag, giving you space to process what needs healing before you move forward. It's not that the hours are literally changing, it's that your state of consciousness is. You're beginning to experience life less as a sequence of minutes and more as a rhythm of energy. That's why normal routines might feel strange or deadlines suddenly seem irrelevant. Don't fight this new tempo, adjust to it. Trust that every delay, every rush is happening in perfect order. You're no longer ruled by time, you're learning to flow with the universe itself. Lately, have old memories been replaying in your mind? Moments you hadn't thought about in years, suddenly returning with vivid emotion? That's not coincidence. It's spiritual housekeeping. When a divine shift is near, your subconscious begins bringing old experiences to the surface so they can finally be healed and released. You might find yourself remembering childhood situations, old friendships, or even minor events that once seemed insignificant. But if they resurface now, it means there's still energy attached to them, something your soul is ready to let go of. Sometimes these memories come with regret or embarrassment, other times with unexpected gratitude. Either way, they're part of your evolution. Think of it like cleaning out an attic. You're sorting through what to keep and what to release before moving into a new home. Your mind is showing you where emotional dust still lingers, asking you to forgive, accept, and move forward lighter. Don't overanalyze every flash of the past. Simply acknowledge it, breathe through it, and allow it to fade. These memories aren't returning to haunt you, they're leaving so you can rise. The more you release what once was, the more space you create for what's finally meant to be. Have your energy levels been unpredictable? One day you feel unstoppable, and the next, completely drained. That's not inconsistency, it's energetic calibration. When a divine shift approaches, your body and spirit take turns adjusting to higher frequencies. These ups and downs are your system learning to handle new spiritual voltage. The sudden burst of motivation often come when your energy aligns with your purpose. You might feel inspired to clean, start a new project, or make long-postponed changes. It's your higher self pushing you to act while the cosmic current supports you. Then, when the energy dips, that's your soul's way of saying, rest, integrate. The fatigue isn't laziness, it's realignment. Many chosen ones mistake these shifts for burnout or mood swings, but they're actually signs of progress. Think of it like strength training. You exert energy, then rest so your body grows stronger. Spiritually, it's the same. You expand, then recharge. Instead of judging your energy, honor it. When you're active, move with purpose. When you're tired, rest without guilt. You're not losing momentum, you're balancing transformation. Each fluctuation means your system is syncing more perfectly with the divine rhythm preparing you for what's next. Have you been craving more alone time lately, turning down social plans, spending quiet evenings by yourself, or feeling drained by small talk? That pull towards solitude isn't antisocial behavior, it's spiritual protection. When a divine shift is near, your energy becomes more sensitive, and your soul instinctively seeks stillness to recharge and receive guidance. You're not meant to be on all the time. Silence is where clarity lives. During periods of solitude, your inner voice gets louder, your emotions settle, and intuition sharpens. You might find comfort in sitting by a window, journaling, or simply existing without noise. It's your soul's way of saying, I need to reconnect with myself before stepping into the next chapter. It's normal if some people don't understand this phase. They're still operating in the old rhythm, while you're moving towards spiritual alignment. You'll notice your tolerance for drama or meaningless conversation shrinking, and that's okay. You're prioritizing peace over presence. Instead of fighting that urge, honor it. Isolation right now isn't emptiness, it's incubation. You're not disappearing from the world, you're gathering strength to re-enter it with more purpose, clarity, and spiritual power than before. Have you recently noticed people around you behaving differently, some showing unexpected kindness, while others suddenly becoming distant or revealing hidden motives? This happens when your vibration rises. A divine shift doesn't just transform you, it exposes the truth in everyone connected to you. As your energy grows clearer, false masks can't survive near you. People who are pretending to care may start avoiding you, feeling uncomfortable in your light. Meanwhile, genuine souls will step closer, offering honesty and support without you even asking. This separation isn't something you have to control. It happens naturally as energy frequencies realign. You might witness subtle moments, a friend's tone changing, someone's jealousy slipping through, or a long-time connection suddenly feeling off. Instead of reacting, observe. These revelations are protection, not punishment. The universe is showing you who's meant to move forward with you and who's not. It's often painful when truth surfaces, but clarity is liberation. You no longer have to guess people's intentions. They reveal themselves effortlessly under this new vibration. Take this as a sign that your spiritual radar is sharpening. The divine shift is refining your circle, removing distractions, so your next chapter is surrounded only by authenticity. Have you caught yourself thinking less about what used to consume you, old relationships, regrets, or dreams that no longer fit? That gentle detachment isn't coldness, it's healing. When a divine shift arrives, your soul begins cutting invisible cords that tied you to outdated timelines. It's not that you stop caring, it's that you stop clinging. You might wake up one morning and realize you no longer feel the same pain when you think of someone who once broke you. Or maybe a goal that used to feel urgent now feels irrelevant. That's your spirit quietly whispering, "You've learned the lesson, now move on." Letting go doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's peaceful acceptance. You stop rereading the past, stop replaying the what-ifs, and start feeling lighter. The weight you carried wasn't punishment, it was preparation. And now that the shift is here, you no longer need to hold what once defined you. Don't fear this release, it's sacred renewal. When you finally stop gripping what's gone, space opens for new blessings to flow in effortlessly. The divine shift never asks you to erase your past. It simply teaches you to walk forward unburdened, ready for something greater that's already on its way. Have you felt drawn lately to meditation, prayer, journaling, or even just sitting quietly and breathing? That pull isn't random, it's your higher self calling you back home. When the divine shift nears, your soul naturally gravitates toward practices that raise your vibration and bring inner balance. You begin craving peace over noise, stillness over distraction. Maybe you've started lighting candles, listening to calming frequencies, or reading about energy and consciousness without knowing why. That curiosity means your spirit is remembering its own language. These practices aren't trends, they're tools your soul recognizes from lifetimes of spiritual growth. Even simple rituals like morning silence, gratitude lists, or mindful walks become powerful acts of alignment. Through them, you're tuning your frequency to the rhythm of the universe, allowing divine guidance to flow with more clarity. Don't worry if you're not following a strict routine. What matters is consistency and sincerity. The divine shift isn't about perfection, it's about connection. Every quiet moment you dedicate to your spiritual well-being strengthens your intuition, stabilizes your emotions, and recharges your energy field. You're not trying to be spiritual, you're remembering that you already are. Have you noticed that your inner voice isn't whispering anymore? It's insisting. That quiet intuition you used to doubt is now speaking with clarity and confidence. During a divine shift, your connection to higher guidance strengthens dramatically. What once felt like a gut feeling now arrives as certainty. You might suddenly know which decision feels right, even if it doesn't make logical sense. Or you may feel an invisible pull toward something new, an opportunity, a change of place, or a different way of living. That's your higher self steering you toward alignment before your mind can talk you out of it. This inner voice won't argue or pressure, it simply repeats itself until you listen. It shows up as gentle conviction, physical sensations, or synchronicities confirming you're on the right path. Every time you trust it, life flows more smoothly, people appear at the perfect moment, and events start aligning effortlessly. The divine shift strengthens this intuitive compass because you're being prepared to lead your life from within, not from fear or outside influence. So when your inner guidance speaks again, and it will, pause, breathe, and follow it. It's not just intuition anymore. It's the universe communicating directly through you. Have you felt strange sensations in your body lately, tingling in your hands, warmth around your crown, or gentle waves of energy running through your chest? Don't worry, you're not imagining it. These sensations are physical signs that your energy field is expanding and recalibrating during the divine shift. When higher frequencies move through you, the body reacts. You might notice chills during meditation, a sudden rush of heat while praying, or a magnetic pulse in your palms when you're calm and focused. These are signs of activation. Your energy centers, often called chakras, are opening and circulating more freely. Sometimes this process feels intense. Your heartbeat quickens, your skin tingles, or you feel lightheaded for no reason. It's your nervous system syncing with your spiritual growth. Drink water, rest often, and stay grounded. These sensations aren't meant to scare you. They're evidence that transformation is happening on a cellular level. You're literally carrying more light, and your body is learning how to hold it. Each vibration, each wave of warmth, is your spirit integrating the next level of consciousness. You're not just feeling energy, you're becoming it, embodying the divine frequency you were always meant to live in. Do your emotions feel unpredictable lately, peaceful one moment, then overwhelmed or teary the next? This isn't instability, it's energetic cleansing. During a divine shift, old emotional energy that's been buried in your system begins to rise to the surface to be released. The stronger your awakening, the more sensitive you become to emotional tides, both your own and those around you. You might feel waves of sadness that disappear within minutes, or bursts of joy for no reason at all. These fluctuations are your soul flushing out dense energy. Think of it like emotional detox. Your spirit is clearing the residue of past pain, fear, or guilt, so that lighter frequencies can take their place. Sometimes you're not even processing your emotions, you're picking up on collective energy from others or from the world. Sensitive souls often absorb it like sponges. The key is awareness. When the wave comes, don't resist or label it. Sit with it, breathe, and let it pass through. These emotional tides aren't setbacks, they're signs that you're purifying. Each wave leaves you clearer, softer, and stronger. You're not falling apart. You're shedding layers that no longer belong to the version of you that's awakening. Have you found yourself suddenly tearing up at small things? A kind word, a sunset, a quiet song? That's your heart expanding. During a divine shift, your emotional body awakens to frequencies of love, compassion, and connection that are higher than logic can explain. You're not becoming overly sensitive, you're becoming more alive. These moments often appear out of nowhere. You might be doing something ordinary and suddenly feel a rush of warmth in your chest or a wave of thankfulness for no clear reason. That's your soul remembering what it means to feel fully. Gratitude opens channels of energy that connect you directly to the divine, dissolving layers of numbness or emotional armor built from past pain. Tears during this stage aren't sadness, they're release. Each one carries energy that's being purified and transmuted. You're aligning with joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, and that shift feels both tender and overwhelming. So when those emotions rise, don't hide them. Let the tears fall. Let the gratitude flow. This softness isn't weakness, it's spiritual maturity. It means your heart is healing, your frequency is rising, and you're finally remembering the beauty of simply being present. Have you noticed that lately, things seem to be aligning effortlessly? An unexpected message, a job offer, a chance meeting, or a small idea that suddenly turns into a real path forward. These aren't coincidences, they're manifestations of your new vibration. When a divine shift occurs, your energy starts attracting opportunities that match your higher frequency. It's like the universe rearranges itself to meet you halfway. What used to feel like struggle now unfolds naturally. You might think that happened too easily, but that's how alignment works. The right doors open without force because you've finally stepped into the flow of divine timing. You may also notice that certain chances appear the moment you let go of something else, like a new friendship forming after an old one ends, or a creative project emerging right after you stop overthinking your direction. That's not random. It's the universe rewarding release with renewal. The key here is trust. Don't question how or why things are happening so perfectly. Say yes when it feels right, even if it's unfamiliar. This is what divine alignment looks like, life finally reflecting the energy you've been cultivating within. Have you realized that things which once entertained or distracted you no longer hold the same appeal? Maybe you've lost interest in gossip, mindless scrolling, overindulgence, or habits that once gave temporary comfort. This isn't boredom, it's elevation. When a divine shift unfolds, your vibration rises and lower frequency habits naturally fall away because they no longer resonate with who you're becoming. You may even feel confused at first, wondering why your old routines do feel right anymore, but that disconnection is sacred. It means your spirit is craving nourishment instead of distraction, meaning instead of noise. You're moving away from what numbs you and toward what nourishes you: peace, purpose, authenticity, and presence. This phase can feel like emptiness at first, but it's actually space being created for higher habits to grow. Where mindless scrolling ends, meditation begins. Where negative talk fades, gratitude enters. The energy you used to spend avoiding yourself is now fueling your transformation. Don't force yourself to go back to who you were. Outgrowing old patterns is a sign of progress, not loss. You're not missing out, you're leveling up. Your soul is teaching you that fulfillment doesn't come from escaping your reality, but from becoming fully conscious within it. Have you been feeling an unexplainable anticipation lately, as if something powerful is approaching, even though you can't quite name it? That quiet knowing isn't anxiety, it's alignment. When a divine shift is close, your spirit senses it before your mind does. You start feeling a subtle vibration of expectancy, like standing in the calm before dawn. You may notice that coincidences happen faster, time feels lighter, and your intuition whispers, "Stay ready." It's not about fear, it's about readiness. Your energy is attuning to a new frequency, preparing to receive blessings, clarity, and opportunities that match your evolved state. This inner awareness is your confirmation that you're standing at the threshold of a new timeline. Everything you've released, healed, and endured has led to this moment. You're no longer chasing signs, you've become one. So if you can't shake the feeling that something big is coming, trust it. That's your higher self preparing you for divine alignment. The universe is rearranging in your favor right now, quietly, perfectly, and inevitably. Your role is simple: stay open, stay grounded, and remember, what's coming isn't just change, it's the life your soul was always meant to live. Everything you're feeling right now, the emotions, the changes, the strange calm amid uncertainty, isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. The divine shift you've been sensing is the universe's way of realigning you with your highest timeline. You're not falling apart, you're falling into place. Remember, endings aren't losses, they're invitations to rise higher. Every sign you've experienced is proof that your soul is awakening and that you are being guided, even when the path feels unclear. Trust that this transformation is leading you exactly where you're meant to be. So, as you move forward from tonight, keep your heart open and your faith strong. The cosmic revelation isn't in the sky, it's within you. If this message resonated with you, share your thoughts below. Tell me what sign you've been feeling the strongest during this shift, and comment this powerful affirmation to anchor your energy tonight. I am ready for the divine shift. I trust the process and welcome the new energy with peace and purpose. You're not alone, chosen one. The universe is moving with you. This is your time, your cosmic shift.